Good morning, class family. It's a magnificent Monday. Let's look at our message together. Show me that you're a team and a class family. Follow with your eyes and listen with your ears. Use your finger to point. Ready? Let's start with the date. December 5th, 2022. Dear class family, today is Monday. We will learn a lot at school. First, we'll learn to tap out sounds. Next, we will make connections to a book. Then we will share about the characters, setting, and events in the story. During writing, we will use pattern sentences. Last, we will do literacy centers. Love, Miss Joyner. All right, class family, let's go ahead and look back and reread the message. Remember, good readers reread. They do this so their brain can understand the words on the page. Use your finger to point, and let's reread the date, starting with the abbreviation. I see a capital letter D, then EC period. What is that shortened word? That abbreviation means what? I heard some of you say it. It is December. If you remembered that, great job. Let's reread the whole date now. December 5th, 2022. After the date, let's reread the greeting. Dear class family. After the greeting, I noticed a punctuation mark. It starts on the line and does a little curve. Do you remember the name of it? It is a comma. If you knew that, go ahead and kiss your brain. Remember, kiss your hand, stick it on your head. Now let's continue and look at the first telling sentence. Do you remember the day of the week we're on today? Well, let's reread it. Today is Monday. It is Monday, and it's a magnificent Monday. Look at the next sentence. We will learn a lot at school. Oh, that's true, class family. We do that each day to be a great collaborator, communicator, and creative and critical thinker. Let's see how we're going to do this today in kindergarten. Okay, so first we'll learn to tap out sounds. We will, and before we tap out the sounds, we will be using the word wall as a resource to review the ABCs and the vowels. Within the sounds that we're going to be tapping out today, we're going to have short vowel sounds in the middle of those CVC words, like A, apple, E, ed, I, itch, O, octopus, and U, up, We'll review the ABCs before we tap out sounds. We're going to be using music to do the CVC word song, and we're going to be using our mouths to speak and our ears to listen as we're tapping out the sounds. One of the ways we're going to tap it out when we're sitting and practicing is tapping out the sounds like this for each sound. We'll also be doing head, shoulders, lap for beginning sound, middle, and end. Let's do some examples together. For example, we have dog, dog. Tap it out with me. First, beginning sound, d, middle, aw, and then the end, g. Then clap the whole word, dog. Next one, look at this CVC word, pig, 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 pig. Let's do two more to practice before we practice in person today. Cat, cat. Do it with me. Cat, cat. Last one to practice before we continue rereading. We have hen. Hen. We'll be tapping out different words to do the beginning, middle, and ending sound. We'll be singing, dancing. We'll be using music and our bodies to know what sounds happen in that word or all of those words. We have a lot we're going to work on that are CVC words. That's consonant, vowel, consonant. So we're going to have a short vowel sound in the middle of those words. Next, we'll make connections to a book. You will be making connections to a book. And when you do that, remember, you're going to listen and ask questions to understand and respectfully listen to other people's points of view. You're going to be a great communicator and collaborator. We're going to be looking at dun, 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 The Gingerbread Man. We're going to be reading this book, and we're going to be talking about it and sharing our thinking. And then we will share about the characters, setting, and events in the story. Remember, the characters can be creatures, people, or animals that are in a story. The setting tells where and when the story takes place. Now, when we're figuring out the events in the story, that's what happens. We're going to be talking about the events today, and tomorrow we'll be sequencing the events. When we sequence events, we'll put them in order of what happens first, then next, and last. Okay? All right. So during writing, we'll use pattern sentences. We will be using pattern sentences, and we're doing that repetition. In addition, last we'll do literacy centers. Love Miss Joyner. All right. We'll look at the Lexia. Dun, 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 Core 5 reading program. We'll be doing this on our iPads. We're going to be building words, doing centers. We also have a new book that we're going to be starting in class with pattern sentences, so we'll be able to read that and color it. Oh, we're going to write the room. It'll be fantastic. Get your fans ready. Fantastic. Our do you like question of yes or no answers is dun, 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 dun. Do you like the gingerbread man? Well, do you? Think about your answer and we'll share our reason why and be a great communicator. Do you like the gingerbread man?